So at the moment you're aware of the bed being damaged and not repaired for 2 months. You're aware of the garden having the same condition. You are aware of Miss Helen calling me and defaming my name, and you're just sorry for it, yes?
I'm aware that things have taken longer to happen
Yes.
than they should have.
Okay.
I'm not aware. I mean, all I'm aware is that Helen was passing on information that the landlord had mentioned to her. That was all about the condition of the house.
Do you want me to play? Do you want me to play the YouTube video so you see her accent, her attitude, her behavior? It's not.
Can I just ask?
Yes.
Why is there a recording of Helen on YouTube?
Because I record on my phone conversations, because I have the right to do so. I have the right to freedom, and I wanted to share what I have spoken on that day.
But has Helen agreed for that to happen?
I have the right to freedom.
But if Helen is participating in a conversation...
Yes, you can go to the police if you think I've done something wrong and alert the police. But I have the right...
Did you tell Helen that you were... Because you very politely informed us that you were going to record this conversation.
And I could have as well recorded without notifying you. I have the right to express.
Anything that is discussed cannot be shared with a third party without explicit information from everybody involved.
The data protection is an act which is inferior to the European Convention of Human Rights. According to the European Convention of Human Rights, I have the right to express. So if I record this conversation and I think you've said something which was not right, or I said something which was supposed to be shared, for example, I have the right, according to the convention, to post this recording on YouTube as well. If I think something I've expressed here is worthy of going up, being shared with the public.
I don't think Helen would be very happy.
She knows, she has seen the video, yes.
But has she given you permission to do it?
I don't need her permission to record, to put my voice on YouTube, miss.
No, but for her to be uploaded onto YouTube, wouldn't it be wouldn't it be good practice for Helen, for you to obtain permission from Helen to upload that conversation like you did with us? And I refuse to share it with a third party unless you take it any further.
I do believe that I have no obligation to inform Ms. Helen of what I do with my phone or what I will do with what I say on YouTube. I do believe that the European Convention of Human Rights, which is represented in the United Kingdom by the Human Rights Act, gives me this right. I'm not aware of any...
If you look at the Data Protection Act, which is explicit about what can be put...
I understand.
...up online or shared with a third party, that you'll find that private conversations...
It was not a private conversation, it was a conversation I attended.
Without notification.
Yes. No, I think...
You need to be very careful about what you put up, is all I'm saying.
Yes, no, let me explain you what, for example, let's say I would be calling yourself and our conversation would be tracked by, let's say, the security office. They would record our conversation without us knowing. If they would then share the conversation without our permission, yes, that would be unlawful. But if I speak with you, I don't have to warn you, oh, careful, I got a smartphone and it records what I'm saying. I don't have to ask for your permission to then put my voice into YouTube.
But if there was information which I was imparting to you, or it was my voice, I would not be happy with that being put in a public forum without my knowledge.
Yes, and you can take me to court. If you're not happy, you can start criminal proceedings if you think I have done something unlawful. But once again, I'm very sure I'm exercising my right to expression.
I just think that's very, very dangerous game you're playing there, Alex.
2 seconds, what game?
Putting information up online and on YouTube without permission from other people.
I am the owner of 50 websites in different countries and different languages.
No, which is brilliant.
So,
great.
I have never had any kind of problem.
Worried.
Yes. Of what? That people will see what...
You take offence and that you end up getting into hot water over it.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I've just said. I don't think it's very professional or appropriate that you were uploading conversations that people are having with you in good faith and then putting it onto a public platform without people
At the
knowing.
Supreme Court of Justice, they said nothing about it. and I have put a recording there as well. They never said anything. So I'm assuming that is because they know it's my right to do so.
Are they aware? But that's what I'm saying. Are they aware that you've put these recordings up?
Yes, they have seen the recordings.
I just think it's very bad practice to do something like that.
Why would it be bad practice? It's my right to do so.
Absolutely, but other people have the right as well to say, well,
just say no, I don't want to be recorded.
Not to do it.
Yes, and if you think something wrong has happened with me recording the conversation on YouTube, you can go to the police.
Well, that would be down to Helen to do, but
Yeah.
I just think.
Or
it's
you can stop. You can go to court and say I have defamed your name or have done something wrong against Miss Helen. But from what I'm aware, I have already explained it on several occasions. It's my right to express myself.
Absolutely, express yourself.
Yes.
But Helen also has the right to privacy.
Have I divulged her address? Have I divulged her phone number? Have I divulged? No.
I don't know. I haven't heard it, but I would just be very, very upset and disturbed if I found out that somebody had done that on my behalf.
If you call somebody and you treat him like a piece of shit, sorry for the language, and then he records you and puts you in a tube, yes, I understand. I would be upset too if I'd be doing that. If I'd call somebody and treat him like a piece of shit, sorry for the language again, and then he'd post me on YouTube, I'd be very upset.
So is that what you're saying that Helen did?
I think what she has done was an obvious attack to my dignity. She has considered me less of a human. She has discriminated me because you can't defame somebody. Once again, I have explained the case with the killing. If I would see you killing somebody, yes, okay. But if somebody would tell me you'd be killing somebody, I can't go and throw that at you. Sorry, that was the first thing that came to my head.
I don't think, from my understanding of this situation, Alex, what Helen was doing was basically letting you know what the landlord had told her from the visit.
Do you want me to play the recording so you can see what she told me?
I've listened to the recording.
So it was okay, yes? Her attitude, her language, the words. And why wasn't I allowed to explain what is happening? Why was she saying, no, we're not having this conversation anymore?
She didn't actually say we're not having this conversation anymore. She was dealing with it on a separate entity.
That's why I hanged up, because she told me she wouldn't.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yes, because she told me she's not interested in what I have to say. So it was just her saying whatever she wants.
Right, okay. I think on this instance, we take what you said about Helen, but again, it comes down to a matter of interpretation and a matter of opinion. So because Helen has imparted the information to you from the landlord,
yes.
Yeah, her line manager has listened to that conversation and is happy that it was dealt with in an appropriate and professional manner. Yeah, but
it's time for me to make the recording public so other people see it. So I asked their opinion. Is it okay?
But why? I think if you want to take it to a prosecutor or take it to a solicitor, then that is entirely your choice, and take it that way. If you think it's defamation of character, then that's absolutely fine. But what I don't understand is the need for you to make it public and to get everybody's opinion on it, when essentially it is a matter that's between you and Helen, and without having the express permission to put the conversation up on YouTube.
It's like the news. You see, nobody who gets on the news gives his permission to be recorded by the TV and get broadcasted. So a criminal will never want him to be recorded and be appear on TV.
But it's only after criminal proceedings have taken place that happens and they are found guilty. When the people are accused, you can see all the stuff that's been going on in the press recently.
Yes, and they go at court, they record them, they broadcast.
Yeah, but it is in a fair.
It's right to a free press.
Yeah, it's a right to free press, but it's also non-judgmental, and it is given the side of a story. You don't have people coming in and saying this is horrific, or in the case of the Daily Mail you do, and then they get taken to court.
I'm
for
not.
slander and
2
whatever.
seconds. You've seen the description on the YouTube video. Is as professional as possible.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, let me read the description.
I'll have a look